it's me, Madison. Thank you so much for tuning into my video today. Hope you're having a great day. Today's video I'm going to be doing a get ready with me where I use the new Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, concealer, and powder, and I'm going to be reviewing them, telling you what I think about them, how the product wears on my skin, so on and so forth. These products hit the market about a month ago, maybe 2 months. I don't know. I've been using them for a couple of weeks, so I just wanted to give y'all guys a rundown of what I think about the products and so on and so forth. Also, one thing about Wet n Wild that I just want to get out there really quick is that they are 100% cruelty free. They do not have a parent company that tests on animals. They have a huge variety of vegan products in their entire line, and word on the street, okay, a little rumor that I heard is that Wet n Wild is eventually going to be 100% vegan. It's something that they're working on, hopefully maybe soon, like I hope within like a year they can do this, but apparently it's been something that they've been trying to do for a long time, and they're working on being 100% vegan. I think that is so great, and let me tell you why. When people see the words cruelty-free or vegan on the makeup that they purchase, it makes them think about what that actually means. So people who don't, for example me, before I went vegan and really didn't know or care anything about like what cruelty-free is or what they actually do to the animals to test the products, or what they actually do to the animals to get the animal ingredients into the products. You know, it's just something I never worried about. But the fact that Wet n Wild has cruelty-free stamped on all of their products and has the word vegan stamped on a lot of their products really means a lot, because people see that and it kind of triggers a thought like, what is that? What is cruelty-free? What is vegan? When people hear the word vegan, they think like, oh, it's just like a diet, you know what I mean? Like it's just something that people eat. But no, it's like a whole broad spectrum of ideals and lifestyle and things like that. So I think it's so awesome that they are working on going 100% vegan. So way to go, Wet n Wild. You're awesome. Anyways, let's get into my get ready with me, and yeah, okay, bye. Okay, so first and foremost, please excuse my red lips and my dry nose. I have terrible allergies this time of year, so sorry about that. So I'm going to start by priming my face using this Color FX mattifying primer. One thing I will say about this foundation though, which is kind of really bad, is it settles into like large pores, and I have pore issue areas. I have pore issues. It settles into your pores, and if you have large pores, it'll really like get in there. So I would suggest using a pore filler primer with this foundation if you can. I don't really like pore filler foundations. They make me break out, so I don't use them, but I would suggest that. So here's what the foundation looks like. They come in a glass jar. I'm going to be using the shade Nude Ivory, which I generally use just solo by itself, but I've been kind of feeling like I need to warm it up a little bit. It's a little bit light and neutral. So I bought this one, which is Buff Bisque. So I'm gonna kind of like mix it up, or maybe kind of do something. I'm not really too sure. The foundation comes with a spatula right here, so you can apply it directly to your face, which I think is really great. And then it also has like pretty thin consistency, so it's like easy to kind of blend and work with. Usually I would apply this directly to my face, but because this foundation is pretty neutral, I'm going to want to warm it up a little bit, so I'm going to mix it in with the other foundation on the back of my hand. Okay, and hopefully this color isn't like too off, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I got this beauty sponge off of Amazon, and I can't remember the name of the company who makes it, but it is 100% cruelty free and vegan. I really like it. I'll link it down below if I can find it. I'm pretty sure I can find it, so yes, I will link it down below. Anyways. Okay, so here's what the foundation looks like on my skin. I do enjoy, like I said before, the foundation is really easy to blend and spread on the skin, so I think it's a really easy and nice application. This is definitely a medium coverage, definitely buildable to a full coverage. I mean, I think this is like bordering full coverage. I mean, it's certainly not, but it could get there. One negative thing, like I also said before, is it really kind of settles into my pores right here, which I really don't like. But I mean, I kind of experienced that with a lot of my foundations just because I have large pores right here in this area of my face. You know, and I really think that this is a great foundation for the price point. I mean, at $5.99, you can't beat that for the quality and the amount of product that you're getting. I think it's really awesome that they were able to make such an affordable foundation and have such great results. One also really good thing that I will say is that I think it wears better once it's been on your skin for a few minutes, like 5-10 minutes pass, and it starts looking really nice once it settles down into your skin. So moving on to concealer, I got the lightest one I could find in the shade Light, and then I got a darker one in the shade Medium Deep Tan. I'm going to be using this one under my eyes, and then I'm going to be using the darker one as a cream concealer. And I've been using this one as a did I say concealer? As a cream contour. And I've been doing the cream contour with this concealer for a while now, and I'm really liking the effect. So let's start with the eyes. And I'm going to blend that out using the same beauty sponge. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and set that immediately using the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder. I love this stuff. I didn't use it for a long time, and I just kind of like let it sit in my drawer, and then one day I was like, I'm just going to pull this out and set my under eyes with it. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with doing this. So I'm just going to pack it on under there because I just love the results that it gives. Alright, so my thoughts on the concealers are just like the foundation, where I really truly appreciate how blendable they are. The coverage is okay. I mean, it's nothing magnificent as far as like underneath my eyes go. It's your pretty standard concealer. I really do appreciate how blendable it is. Like, I just love that it kind of like melts into the skin. So I really, again, for the price point of the concealer at $3.99, I think it's fabulous. I think it's so great and affordable. So I'm really liking that, and I'll definitely repurchase that. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the dark concealer and just, you know, draw your basic contour line, and then we'll blend that out. And what I do when I blend it out is just kind of like motion upwards, tap it upwards until it looks pretty blended. My hair keeps getting all stuck onto my face. And whatever concealer, the dark concealer, is still on the bottom of this sponge, I'm just going to kind of tap it underneath my jaw just to kind of darken it up just a little of whatever is left on there. I'm not sure if this does much of anything, but we'll see. So I'm about to put on the Wet n Wild pressed powder, but first I kind of want to like do some baking right here underneath the contour, and then I'm going to dust it away using the powder from Wet n Wild. Here's what the packaging looks like for the pressed powder. It has like a dome shape on it, if you can see that right there. This is not my favorite powder. Not extremely buttery, pretty dry. You're not getting a lot of product. I mean, like, okay, here's a clean finger, and I'm going to wipe it, and there's barely anything on my finger. Can you see that? Anyways, there's just like nothing really there. So I'm not the biggest fan of this powder, but that's okay because I don't really use powders too much. So what I'm going to do is just kind of use it on this e.l.f. powder brush, and I'm just going to use it to like knock off the bake, whatever. So I mean, overall, I would say that this powder is like a definite no-go for me. I don't like it. I'm going to darken up my contour a little bit more with the Cover FX bronzer in Suntan. Love this stuff. Live for it. I'm going to apply it with this blush brush from e.l.f., which I've had forever. I love this brush. And just so y'all know, Cover FX, their entire line is vegan, except for I think 2 of their like chapsticks or lip glosses or something. But their entire line is vegan, and obviously they are cruelty free, and they do not have a parent company. So I'm a big fan of Cover FX. I think they're really great, and I really want to try their foundations and all that stuff. I just don't, because they're so expensive. So sometimes I treat myself, but there's no way I could just buy a shit ton of their products. Okay, and for brows, I'm going to be using a auburn shade. I don't want to mention what it is because it is a brand that I believe tests on animals, but I've had this forever and I'm out of brow pencils, so I'm just going to be using this for today. But I did order some brow stuff from a company called Styly Style, which I'm really excited about. And I'm going to be doing a get ready with me or a review on those products as well when they come in, so yay! Oh my gosh, I really don't like how my brows look, but I just have to work with it. Okay? Okay. And now I'm going to be moving into eyes using e.l.f.'s eye primer, which is pretty damn awesome. If y'all have never tried this, I recommend it. I'm going to use this eyeshadow. It's like a cream eyeshadow from 100% Pure. It's called Maldives. I got it in my Petite Viewer box, I think. And I'm just going to put that on top because it is really creamy and it helps with the dryness. Oh, my poor eyes. Like, everything is just dry, so dry. Yesterday, I got the worst allergy attack ever. Like, I just kept sneezing. I couldn't see because my eyes are so red and dry. And my nose was running. It was just terrible. So bad here. Gross. Alright, so let's start with eyeshadow. I'm going to be using this shade right here in the e.l.f. blush palette. This is in the blush palette in light. So I'm going to take that and use this as a crease shade. And remember, all of you with hooded eyes out there, it took me the longest time to learn this. Long time. Do your makeup with your eyes open. Open. Because if you do them with your eyes closed and you're trying to do all this fancy work right here in the crease, it's all for nothing. You open your eyes and it's all gone. So, do yourself a favor and just keep your eyes wide open when you're doing your makeup. Okay. So now I'm going to take Prophecy from Strobe Cosmetics. This is like a purpley gunmetal shade, and apply it all directly to all of my lid. I love the coverage of this shadow, and blendability does have some fallout though, so oh well. Now I'm going to take a dark brown shade on my Furless Cosmetics ME3 and just go into the crease and darken it up just a little bit. And when I'm not mentioning what products I'm using, it is because I still have so much makeup from before I started using only cruelty-free and vegan products that I just want to use them up, and I mean, there's no point in just throwing away perfectly good makeup, so I'm just trying to use them up and get rid of them so then I can continue only purchasing cruelty-free and vegan makeup to tell you about. So I feel like I lost a lot of that orange when I put in that brown, so I'm just gonna kind of sweep over using some more orange, just a little bit from the blush palette. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to take that 100% Pure shadow again, and I'm going to tap it onto the middle of my lid right here in the middle, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next. Then we're going to take World Eater from Strobe Cosmetics, and we're going to put it on top of the cream shadow. and really pack it on in there. Okay, and I'll do that to the other side. I feel like the red just adds that like extra touch of awesomeness to it. So, what now? Okay, y'all, so I started putting some shadow on the bottom of my lids and I hated it. So I had to take it off and I'm gonna redo it. I started putting like the reds and the purples on the bottom, but I just started to look like I was ill. So I'm just going to put some brown on the bottom. I'm not really too sure what I'm gonna put on the bottom yet, but I'm gonna put some brown on the bottom of my lashes and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm just going to use a brown shimmery liner and then kind of smudge it out. Alright, so now let's get into liner and just a thin line down at the base of the lashes. Oh yeah, this mascara is very messy. I just got it on my face. Eee. Oh no, how annoying. Come on. Alright, and now it is time for lashes. I'm going to be using some Ardell lashes. I don't know what shade. I think these are their Glamour lashes. I don't know what model number, but they are like pretty standard across the board. I see them everywhere. And I'm just going to put some glue on those and pop those onto my eyeballs. Now that our eyes are done, let's move on to lips. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild matte catsuit liquid lipsticks. I did get my hands on Give Me Mocha, which I really wanted. It's almost like a terracotta red, orange. I mean, you just have to see it. And I'm also going to try to do like an ombre effect using Nudist Peach, and we'll see how that works out. I'm not sure, but we're going to give it a try. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Nudist Peach just right in the middle of the lips. Actually didn't turn out to be like an ombre effect. It actually just kind of like toned down a little bit the tone of the Give Me Mocha liquid lipstick, but that's okay. I actually really like it. I think it looks good. Alright, so the last step today is our highlighter. I'm going to be using this fan brush from Furless Cosmetics and these blush stripes from Ofra Cosmetics, and I think it's in the shade Illuminating. Yes, okay, so just pop this on. Here is my final look. I really hope you enjoyed getting ready with me today. I really enjoy making these videos because I enjoy watching them. I really like to watch people get ready as they talk about makeup and watch how they put makeup on themselves. So give it a thumbs up if you like it. And if you are cruelty-free and vegan and purchase only cruelty-free and vegan makeup products, let me know as well. I would love to get to know more people who only use vegan makeup. Follow me on Instagram. That is where like my vegan haven is. And also on Snapchat. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.